Okay.
I'm sorry we're having a conversation.
No
about
conversation
a
allowed. No conversation. I need to remember what you guys did last session.
That's how I feel every
Monster
time
turned me into a
I...
short stack.
Alright.
We went to a base, it blew up, and we got attacked by a on fire and a giant flaming skeleton, and we waterboarded the skeleton.
Yes, that is exactly what happened. I don't even have to do a recap, but I'm going to anyway. Hello, Murillo, that listens to this one person. Welcome to Temple of Sorrows again. Not much happened last session. People got some stuff. Zeta happened. We got Robot Lady now. Yeah, you guys went to try and track Validar, found an old facility that apparently he went into, which there was a crazy automaton in. And then you exited said facility, had a fight with a flaming treant and a flaming skeleton, and then waterboarded said skeleton, and then kind of sailed away back towards the village, at which point, after you had left, a fiery black armored figure stepped out of the forest and the skeleton came back to life. So we are going to cut to our party arriving back in the village. No time has passed since the end of last session, and now we are just cutting straight to you guys arriving back into the village. Well, into the town, really, not even a village. Tage is a town. As you enter Tage again, you know, it's at this point late afternoon, and people are doing late afternoon things. The sound of Darman and his smithy pounding on metal fills the air. There's smoke in the air. People are walking with their supplies, working. The city guard is out patrolling. And as you near the center of town, returning to your inn, there's a woman. In our world terms, she would look to be of some type of Asian descent. In hysterics, yelling for someone to help her husband, who she is saying is sick.
I approach immediately. No, I approach immediately.
We're the two best people for this.
You are literally
No. Let Bilt do this. He hasn't gotten to do anything relating to this yet. It'll be funny.
I will help him. I trust me. I'm going.
We know you can fix this with 5 lay on hands. That's not the point.
I'm aware.
I know.
It's
I'm
the
not
principle of the matter.
I'm gonna let him do his thing.
I approach.
She sees you approach and then runs up to you. She's taller than you, well, by only a little bit, because she's very short. But she basically.
What race does she appear to be?
She's a human.
Okay, Bilt's like 4 foot, so
she's only about a foot taller than you.
All right.
So she kind of falls down on her knees. You are still a woman, by the way, Sam.
I am.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So she kind of stumbles down under her knees. She's like, "Please, I need help. He's sick. He won't get up. The doctor won't look at him.
Bring us to him."
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to, while I'm thinking about it, Bilt's going to put on his mask and then hand the spare to Sam.
Okay.
Because I assume Sam's following Bilt.
I guess, yes. I just slap it on my face. Let's go.
So
time to play doctor, bitches.
She brings you to her house. On the way, you learn a bit about her. Her name is Anne Brait, and her husband is Killon Brait. As she leads you into his room, she says, "This is Killon. He fell sick 2 days ago. He was working in his field, tending his crop. We grow potatoes. He said a monster came out of the forest with this strange dark monster with tentacles and legs, and it hit him, and then it exploded, and he came back here, and he told me this, and then he fell down, and she kind of shows you to. She kind of indicates her husband, and Killon is laying on a bed. the lower half of his body, including most of his abdomen, is covered in a blanket, and his entire body is convulsing slightly with just the regularity of a heartbeat.
Hey, quick question.
I'm going to go. May I lift the blanket?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to lift. Well, first I'm going to check for a heartbeat. Make sure that. I'm going to check for a heartbeat. I don't know how well that's going to go.
All right. Are you going to do the standard check on his neck for a pulse? I'm
checking for a pulse. I'm going to check in all of the easily accessible places, just to make sure that there's a pulse.
Yeah, everywhere. So he's got a fairly strong and regular heartbeat, but the exposed veins, particularly on his neck and near his wrists, are starting to take on a very dark hue.
What color would you say this hue is? Would it still be a red?
It's getting to near black, and as you move up towards his head, his eyes are rolled most of the way back in his head, and he is breathing as if he is in shock.
How warm is he?
He is absolutely burning with fever.
Does he look... I'd like to roll medicine. I'm going to identify if he's actually sick or if he is just in extreme shock. Like, what is afflicting him?
Yeah, you can... Yeah.
All right,
also,
roll advantage.
One question.
Yeah.
Would you consider the thing I drank a curse?
No.
Okay, damn it.
It is a drug.
No, it's a non-magical effect.
Damn it! Alright, I rolled a 25.
Oh.
Is it the way that the help action works, I just get advantage on it?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Because if so, it's 21.
Yeah, he is absolutely sick. There is a foreign body at work here.
I'm going to lift the blanket, observe the lower half of his body.
I am consoling the wife.
Yes, so as you inspect his abdomen, there's this large area across it that appears to be undergoing active necrosis. So the flesh, pretty much all around this long area on his abdomen, is black, and there's this strange black fungus kind of starting to sprout from it.
Well, I'm gonna do the best I can.
Would you like help with this?
Right. Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
This isn't something I can think could easily be cured by magical means. Is the problem? I'm sure it could.
Yes.
But I doubt this is a curse. This is a disease, definitely. I doubt that it would be easily cured by something like, say, lay on hands. Because you made it. So
yeah, it would certainly, but I would probably guess that it would 100% at least slow it down for the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Sam.
Yes, dear friend. What is it?
You're a woman.
Yeah, that was a higher pitched and more nasally voice. You're correct.
Yes.
Help me here. Can you try and slow this down while I try and figure out what to do about it?
All right. So, what would you like me to do?
5 lay on hand points.
Okay. 5 lay on hand points.
That's how many.
I
believe that's the minimum.
How many it takes to remove conditions.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop 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 boop. All right. Confirm. I have still a fuck ton left. All right.
Yeah. So, Aramon,
Yes.
5 lay on hand points. We're not trying.
The poison affecting the creature. All right. So yes, it is 5.
The least we want is just for it to slow down.
All
yes.
right.
And now, quick question: where has this necrosis at least grown up to?
So it's obviously
at the moment,
started from his abdomen.
The active necrosis that you can see is only on his abdomen.
Okay.
That's still bad.
The abdomen's the one that we don't need, right?
Maybe got his feet.
The abdomen's the one we don't need, right?
Your abdomen's your stomach area, where all of your soft organs are.
No, I'm saying specifically the abdomen's the one that we don't need, right? Because I know there's one organ that's just a ticking time bomb.
The abdomen isn't an
That
organ.
would be, I believe,
Abdomen's not an organ. It's an area of your chest.
Yes, it's an area.
the abdomen is the soft area below the rib cage. It is where your intestines are located.
I didn't
Yeah,
pay a lot of
not-
attention in biology.
I can tell.
I have a combat medic father and a nurse mother, so.
Yeah, all right, thank you. So, I mean,
You're
does
thinking
the lay on
about
hands at
your
least
you're
slow-
thinking about
yeah,
your spleen.
Thank you. Does it at least slow down?
You can't tell. But Killon does start like muttering after these lay on hands.
Yes, I was. You're right. It's the appendix.
Yeah, the appendix. You
is the
do
one
not
that
need
blows up.
your appendix.
No,
While
the-
this is going on, after I lay on hands, I want to ask the wife where his farm is located.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to investigate that.
It
And if those miasmas have migrated away from the altar, then we probably need to evacuate the town.
it is outside of the town. He is not the only one that works there, but it is on the east side of the town. It is a large tabled area of land. We're holding
He's
lots
muttering.
of grass.
What is he saying?
He's saying he's dead.
He's dead.
He is repeatedly saying that he is dead.
Sir, with everything in me, I will ensure that you can get out of this alive.
He's
He's
still
not.
female.
He's not lucid. The Killon is not
I
currently
know.
lucid.
I'm saying this as much for myself as is the wife.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to first go through non-magical means, see if it does anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a tincture of just ribwort.
All right.
That's going to take about a minute. So I spend a minute making this. It's just ribwort in water.
All right.
It's this like root flour and it's this crushed root flour in water.
Remind me what that does.
It heals 1d4 HP.
Okay.
There's no secondary effect, but I'm hoping it does something. And I'm going to attempt to give him the ribwort.
Yeah. So you administer this tincture to him, and his breathing does stabilize a little bit.
It doesn't seem to have done
It
much but quell pain.
Yeah. It is stabilized his breathing. He is now not gasping.
Quick question: is the where is everybody else?
Oh.
Absolutely no fucking idea.
I assumed that you guys had followed and were like in the adjacent room.
If I had followed, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing there. I'd kind of just be stood there.
Yeah, I mean,
Just, like, in blue,
Bill probably told
waiting.
Bill probably told everyone without a mask to
Yeah.
stay outside.
Yeah, I want to walk out. I'm gonna tell Bill like I will be back in just a second. I walk out.
Yep.
And I point out the farm location on the map.
Yeah.
And I basically say, if you can, please investigate this area, and whatever you find, report back to me and Bill so we can, formulate a plan together.
All right. So
Question: is the fungus growing off of the area of the infected area?
it appears to be at the moment only growing on the area undergoing necrosis. So only on the dead flesh.
Okay, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, so
The
if I say that to the rest of the guys, and I quickly pop back in.
This is a bad idea.
What are you doing?
committing a surgery.
Yes.
You're gonna right now.
What would you like me to do? You know what? Actually, no. I have an idea. I would like to nope, I'm out of 4th level spell slots.
Okay,
Fuck.
I grab his wife, I gently take her out of the room, close the door, lock it, and I sort of go up behind his head. And is there anything I can do to make this painless, George?
I imagine that I imagine that Bill probably has a sedative in
Put him
his
to sleep.
Yeah, okay. Give him a sedative to put him
in
to
his
sleep.
healer's kit. I
will-
imagine he has a sedative.
Yeah, I'd allow you to have a sedative.
Yeah,
and I'm in which case, me and you're going to operate. I'm going to use lamb hands and my other magics to see if I can
Try and
fix
heal the
any
pain.
organs that are broken.
Yes.
And or sort of heal and basically keep him. Think of it kind of like Surgeon Simulator in that one syringe where that slows down the blood. I'm basically making sure that nothing bad happens, and I'm damage control.
So Bilt's barber shears are kind of unique in a way, where there's a small latch on them that you can separate the two blades from each other.
Damn it, you.
Right.
Okay.
What?
Are you a qualified surgeon?
Define qualified.
Silence said a lot.
I have a license.
Good enough.
I'm going to attempt to carve out the infected area in the infected skin as best I can.
All right. So you go to start kind of trying to remove this area.
I have gloves on at this point, by the way.
And as you get into this operation, you start to realize it is not only his skin that is undergoing necrosis. As you kind of open him up, the entirety of his intestine is currently black.
I just look up to. I mean, you can't see my eyes. You can't really see my face through the mask, but I look up to Sam slowly.
There is
doing like
also blood pooling in his abdomen that appears to be dead.
I just kind of, as I see that this is pretty much entirely a lost cause.
How many points of lay on hands do I have to give?
Okay.
I
Aramon.
have 40.
Hold on. No, Aramon.
Mm-hmm.
My subclass for Plague Doctor is Pathogenesis.
Yes.
Meaning I specialize in diseases in particular.
Yes.
Can I roll either medicine or history to attempt to see if there's a way to cure this level of necrosis?
Yes, sure.
I'm helping you with this. I'm helping you with this.
Which would you rather mean? History or medicine?
Medicine.
I'm good at both. So.
Are you going to help?
Yes.
Okay.
You get advantage.
Nat 20, 25.
This is a hemorrhagic fever.
Oof.
It appears to be caused by the fungus. So this is a fungal hemorrhagic fever, where the fungus is actively feeding off of his blood and internal organs in order to sustain itself, and is probably growing inside of them as well.
Okay,
we're going to have to cause blood clots. That's the first thing we have to do.
So this is a situation where bloodletting is the ideal situation.
Bloodletting? Okay.
You have to basically, if you wanted to maybe extend his life, you'd have to bloodlet and pray that you somehow get all of the fungus out of his system.
I look up at Sam.
I'll look at the pumpkin.
Are you ready to actively heal him?
You just see my hands glow with holy energy. Nothing better.
I'm going to carefully make a slit. Just big enough to begin bloodletting.
I want you to roll me 4 consecutive medicine checks.
I can do that?
You do not get to know the DC
no?
of these, and no, these are straight checks.
Well, I failed the first one.
Okay.
What is it? What is the roll?
The first one is 7.
Alright, yep.
The next ones are 24, 13, and nat 20 again.
Jesus!
So far, so good. Please roll me one more.
One more. Okay.
Come on.
18?
He survives.
Oh!
Let's go! Yeah!
So he is, after, honestly, what is hours of you just very carefully paring and trying and just
with one blade of a set of barber shears.
One blade of a set of barber shears, coaxing blood out of his system. Incredibly pale.
You
have removed
because
the
of all
blood
the magic I'm using.
that has been draining out, stops being black, and is now back to a healthy red. And he is incredibly pale, incredibly weak, but...
At the moment that he begins to look healthy, I go to sew it. I go to sew the wounds.
I go... okay, now, quick. I imagine by the hours of me using my magic, I am exhausted. Yes. I am sweating profusely. I can barely stand and keep my eyes open, but I walk into the kitchen, get him a thing of water.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yes, absolutely.
I walk in and I basically I gently just prop his head up and let him slowly drink.
Yeah, he is now completely unconscious, but as we finish
four health back.
We will kind of skip back in time a bit to... I'm assuming the rest of the party would go to investigate the field.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we go back in time a bit to the other 4 members of the party coming around the east side of the town over this large multi-leveled field, which looks like a big set of rice paddies. That's what it really is. Yes.
Oh, he said it was attacked by a miasma here, didn't he? Actually, wasn't a miasma. They are the things of tentacles, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. So, do any of you even know how to track one of those things?
Would I know how to track one of those things? Would any of us know how to track one of those things?
I mean, you can try tracking something, but she did say it exploded.
Well, you
You could always try tracking something backwards.
Tracking something backwards? Like retracing your footsteps?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try that.
I will also try that.
Hunter, would you also like to try that?
Sure.
Okay.
What would that be?
That would be, I think, investigation to track something. Would that be investigation or survival?
Survival.
I feel like that would be survival.
Okay, yeah, then all of you can roll me survival.
Cool.
20, not net.
Dirty 20.
Time to have a celebratory burrito.
21?
Yeah, I got
21?
15.
15. Alright. 18. So with the 20 and a 21, a 15 and an 18, you managed to find this incredibly obscure and shallow set of human footprints that you assume belong to a miasma that you managed to track for multiple miles all the way back into the woods to a hole in the ground. It is a very large hole.
Is this a hive?
That could be cool. I wouldn't go in there if I were you, though.
How deep does this hole in the ground seem to be?
You cannot see the bottom.
Oh. I would like to cast Dancing Lights and just throw a little blob of light down this thing 120 feet.
Yeah, it keeps going.
Oh lord.
Oh, that's not good.
What did I miss? I got a drink.
They found a big hole in the ground.
Yeah, we found a big hole. We found the Earth Hussy.
Stop it.
Hey, Irma, can I get admin? Hey, Irma.
Hold on.
Irma, can I get admin?
Giving you admin right now.
Thank you.
Can I look into it? Do I see anything? Is there anything in there?
It's a very big hole that goes down very, very far.
I'm gonna take... What the fuck is it called? I think it's called a pitten. I have a pitten, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I have a pitten, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Titan?
Yeah, I have...
Climbing pike?
A pitten, yeah. I'm gonna throw a pitten down it and see... Can I throw a pitten down it and see, like, register from the sound of the clang that happens how far away it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that.
1 second.
Would I be able to pick on up on the distance when they did that?
You
Yeah,
can
you feel
just
like
go down. You can just float down.
So,
Perception
it
would be
takes-
I
slow.
wouldn't recommend going into the
so
hole.
so there's a problem with you saying he can float down because he can only float, what is it, a foot off the ground or whatever?
Yes, he would take damage if he fell.
It's not even that. It's that if he floated down, he couldn't float back up.
Well,
You
you
can
see,
run a ball.
you
can't
yeah,
you?
you
Again,
forget
it's
about
you
the
and
fact that
I-
I
it's
can
you,
now, I
Bob.
now have the ability to move along vertical surfaces.
Oh, I
You can
forgot
just
about
run
that. I
down.
apologize.
That
He-
is pro.
Just
All
walk
right.
down.
So, it takes about 6 seconds for it to, for it to reset, for it to resonate
Did
back
you?
to you.
Did you get out a fucking calculator to do that?
Physics class. How long is that? How heavy is a piton?
They're not even a
Python,
pound.
Its weight shouldn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Its weight
how-
doesn't matter. Gravity is the same,
I
assuming that
don't
we're
know
on a
how
planet with normal
physics
gravity.
works, my man.
Okay, so how long did it take?
It took about 6 seconds.
Seconds.
Okay, so that's about 60 meters. A little under, actually.
Did you say 60 or 16?
60. 60.
Are we
Oh,
going off of official rules?
So,
I'm
I'm
going
saying-
off of real world physics right now. I'm sorry, I don't know
So-
the rules for falling in D&D yet. I need to
okay,
learn
so,
them.
Well,
so
500
wait,
feet
so
per
if
turn
we,
in real D&D.
Oh,
okay,
well then it would
we're
take,
using
it'd
actual,
still take about
if we're
6
using
seconds.
actual speed, then it's about 10 meters per second. So it hit the bottom after. So it didn't hit the bottom after 6 seconds. 60 meters is technically undershooting it, but it's good enough since the speed of sound should be fast enough that it. Assuming the speed of sound is 340 meters per second.
So if we tie together about 4 ropes, you should be able to climb down.
Yeah, it's
Um,
you'll be fine. 3 ropes should be fine.
How
I'm
long
going
is
to
each
take my
rope?
daggers.
Each rope should be 60 feet.
Yeah.
I think ropes are 50 actually.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they're
6.
50
It's a 60-foot rope.
It's 50
is
feet
it?
of rope.
Is it 50?
Yeah, that's
Am I wrong? Oh, all right. Either way, 3 ropes should be fine.
Yeah, we'd be falling about 46 feet if we only use 3 ropes. Which isn't ideal.
Okay. I
I
will
was
say
still in
it
physics
took
class.
6 seconds to fall. In D&D, a round is 6 seconds, right? You fall
Yes, that's a-
500 feet per round. It translates.
I was using real world physics for my math. Don't use my numbers if we're
I
using
used
D&D
real world
rules.
physics as well.
So-
It is deeper than you thought it was.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, if we're combining real world physics with D&D math.
Can I take my daggers and just like start to like climb down with them?
That is not
I will
dangerous at
need you
all.
to make me 10 athletics
Use
checks.
Pythons. Pythons are designed for climbing.
Actually, yeah, I'll just use my Pythons.
Okay, yeah, make me 2 athletics checks.
There are 4 doing that. Oh, what's my athletics? Oh, my athletics is
I'm gonna
stupidly
listen
high. I
out
just
to see if
remembered.
I'm gonna listen
Oh.
to see if they start screaming when they're climbing down.
27
Alrighty.
We can do math to figure out how deep this thing is.
and 21.
Yeah, so you get to the bottom of this, which you can assume is a 500-foot hole with
How many
little
Pythons do I
difficulty.
use?
They're climbing picks. You can use them all the way down.
Hey,
You
military.
hammer them into the wall.
Do you not know what a Python is?
No, I don't fucking climb in my free time.
Okay, but they're a very common item in D&D starters.
Cool.
You've
Why would I
never
look at what
looked
a
at that.
Oh wait,
Python
never
is.
mind. They are stakes. How many do you have?
I have 4 now.
They can
Well,
be used as climbing picks.
Assuming you hammer one into the wall every 100 feet and then use your rope, however many ropes you have, you would use up 5.
And I have 4. So can I just like climb the rest of the way down with my daggers?
If you'd make me 2 athletics checks.
Alright.
Which, looking at your athletics, wow, that was close.
17?
That was close. You almost fell there, buddy.
Almost.
And you're fine. You get to the bottom of the 500-foot deep hole with a little bit of difficulty, but not much.
Probably
I don't know if
follow.
I have dark vision.
Yeah,
You are a reborn. I don't believe you do.
let's
I
go down
don't.
with him.
Well, what's the race you're
Actually,
based off of?
I'm gonna take out my hooded lantern and I'm gonna light it.
What is Soitong's base race?
Tiefling.
He's a tiefling.
Then yes, you have dark vision.
Okay.
Cool.
Reborn is a lineage.
I'm
You
still
keep all
going to
your
take out
original
my hooded
features.
lantern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
'cause it's pretty black and white.
it's a like I said, it's a 100-foot wide, 500-foot deep hole. It's very big, and
Oh fuck! This is like a mine shaft.
you look around. It goes vertically into the earth, though. You look around it. There are these hallways to there are about 6 of them that lead off in different directions.
What in the fuck? Guys.
Can we
I
hear
yell
him
out.
screaming?
At 500
yeah,
feet away.
it
so...
echoes up if you yell really loud.
Guys, you might want to see this.
Wait, is he saying something?
You can hear me. It echoes up.
You can hear him. Can you understand him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm speaking in common, so yeah.
No,
Really,
understand in the
really.
sense that are your words audible and legible?
we
Legible
can
is the
hear
wrong
that
word.
you are speaking.
Make me a
Can you hear what?
Luna. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is my perception is actually 0s with 10.
Why
10.
are you even asking? Tehran's right there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, Tehran, you can understand him perfectly. He says,
Just
"Guys,
use my pythons.
Well, apparently he wants you to use the pythons, and as they say this, they bend their leg and stand it on the other surface of the wall, and then just sort of stand vertically on it, turn around, place their hands on the wall, and then start doing the Minecraft ladder climb, levitating off the side the wall down.
Why can't you?
Ron is a walking meme.
Why can't you just bring Luna down like that?
Why can't you just be normal?
Ron is actually a walking fucking meme.
He is, and I love it.
He's just posing down the wall.
No, it's like in Minecraft when you climb a ladder. That's what he's doing.
Well,
Thanks for the information.
Is there anything fucking down here? Or is
No,
it just,
it's
desolate?
it's this big open hole with these 6 hallways leading off north, northeast, west.
What are the hallways
southwest.
made out of?
They're all stone.
Alright, so it's like dirt that goes into stone.
Yeah, you've gotten down to
I'm gonna just peek my head
stone
into like each of the hallways and see what's like in eye shot.
a hallway.
Okay.
They're all just long hallways.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
He's in for the long haul.
yes, the hallway is made of hallway.
Kate, are you going to enter this big hole?
Why are you asking him specifically?
Can he get down?
Yeah,
I think Zeta could climb down and you could ride on Zeta. She's pretty strong.
Zeta can just fucking like do it with her claws. She should have like advantage on that shit or something.
Still
Zeta could really just climb down.
Yeah, she's a fucking she's made of metal, bro. All right, she can just sink her fingers in there and be fine.
Yeah, you could get down with the pythons and the ropes that are in place if you'd like to.
She fucking princess carries you down.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you go in then, and I'm gonna have Zeta make her athletics here.
Tehran could have literally just jumped even if he wasn't Tehran, because he has slow fall.
He also could have just like floated down the wall.
All right, so Zeta actually falls halfway down.
Also, you have to bear in mind.
Superhero landing, please.
Slow fall has a limit.
Of 500 feet, is it not?
Takes.
It's an amount equal to 5 times your monk level. So no, 50 feet for me.
All right.
Actually, no, not even that. 45 feet.
So Zeta
It's
kind
my
of
current limit.
falls. Whenever she's 250 feet down, this lands pretty rough. Kind of shakes her metal head, stands back up. That was unpleasant.
she fucking shook it off.
Aramon.
Yes.
She takes 26d6 damage.
Fun.
Yeah,
250
that is how that math works
Yep.
out, correct.
Wait, isn't the maximum like 20?
The max is 20d6, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Aramon. So, how? It's 500 feet down.
Yes, it's a 500-foot deep hole. She looks pretty hurt, by the way. She's pretty banged up.
Dude, we're all fucking hurt. We haven't rested since the last fight.
It's been a short rest. No,
It
hasn't.
hasn't.
No, it technically has not.
Fuck. Well,
Oh,
we don't have our healers.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
You don't have
Yeah.
either of the people with
Oh.
healing spells either. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
whoa, did someone put down ropes as they went down? Or
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
how low did the ropes go? How far could they carry me?
They go pretty much all the way to the bottom now.
Okay, I'm so climbing down, I guess.
For sake of
No, I don't have any more
convenience.
pythons. Oh, I pick
No.
up my last python and I use it to, like, mend it more.
Okay, so you're all at the bottom of this big whole thing now, with all of these hallways that go off in the cardinal directions, and then the 45-degree angle locations between those directions. So north, northeast, northwest, east, west, south, southeast, southwest.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have I used all of my pythons in my hempen room?
Yes.
Okay. Sick.
So, which one do you want to go down first?
I would like to go to the... Fuck me. I would like to go to the... Fuck. Someone else talk. Jesus Christ.
You're the one that spearheaded this operation.
Yeah, it's up to you to
Yeah,
decide where we go from here.
I was just fucking up my words.
That's
You
would like
you
to
made
go
you made this mistake yourself.
Give it the lantern. Lead the way.
I entrusted
I would
all
like
of you
to
motherfuckers.
go
I thought. Isn't Cade supposed to be leading the charge here?
You thought this party was competent. Also,
Yeah.
everyone's agreed that you're the party leader.
Wait, me? No.
No, Cade. Everyone has agreed that Cade is the party leader.
okay.
I know that.
Well, while Soy Tongue is kind of standing there, just looking down the different paths,
He's trying to say
walks-
something, it's just his tongue is like really dry because he hasn't drinking water
Cade
yet.
just walks past him. What hallways are they?
There's one to each of the cardinal directions, and then one to each of the cardinal directions.
We're gonna go north.
Okay, yeah. So you all.
Cade just walks past you.
Look
Not
at
that
the
hard.
light.
I'm assuming you light torches, and there is a lantern, so. And you do have the dancing lights with you, I believe.
Who has dancing lights?
Lights?
Who has dancing lights?
Luna.
Oh.
Who I am unsure is still with us, because Murillo just glitched.
Hmm.
Murillo?
Is Luna a cleric?
No.
No, they're a
Sorcerer.
lunar sorcerer.
How many times are we gonna go over this?
I'm pretty sure
They're
Murillo
basically an
just glitched.
anti-cleric, like, bruh.
I'm a barbarian.
There you go.
Wow.
Alright, well,
Who
hold
here
up.
doesn't have dark vision?
You!
In the party in general, or specifically in the party that's in the mines?
That's down here. That needs dark vision.
Okay.
You don't have dark vision, Hunter.
I do have dark vision.
What the fuck? You're human.
He's not human. I mean, technically, he looks human.
Let's see.
I fucking hate that.
What did you expect?
Deep
Honestly.
down, I despise everything to do with Tasha's fucking homebrew race. Their fucking system.
Custom lineage?
Cousin
Yes,
Lineage is
it's
great.
so dumb, I hate it.
Custom lineage is great. It literally just lets you make the race you want to make.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to shit myself.
Alright, so
He
you
has dark vision.
progress
He sacrificed
down this
vision before.
hallway. You go. Oh, yeah, Murillo's internet's currently dying. Rest in peace, Brazil, man. You go down
have
this
to watch
hallway.
this one.
You don't really know how deep it goes, but
Bozo.
Goes pretty deep. Till eventually you reach a large diamond-shaped room that is completely empty. And there is a statue at the far end of it.
That's ominous as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw... I throw a crowbar at it.
Alright, yeah, the crowbar hits the statue and bounces off of it.
You're just going through all the items you got from your explorer's pack, aren't you?
I go and pick up my crowbar. It's not an explorer's pack.
Yeah, so it's a big statue of a regular-looking human dude with long hair and 3 eyes.
Yeah, no.
With his arms outstretched. Hello,
Does anyone
Marilla.
else want to do something magic-y to this statue? I threw a crowbar at it. That's all the magic that I have.
What happened since I was gone?
Alright, basically you walked...
Fortune couldn't decide on a direction.
I just couldn't fucking talk.
I don't know. I
It takes one word. North. South.
I ceased
west.
to exist in the moment that Cade said north.
Yeah, so you walk down a hallway into a big diamond room with a statue at the far end. Sweatung threw a crowbar at said statue, went to pick up the crowbar after the statue was still a statue. The statue is of a regular human-looking dude with long hair and 3 eyes.
Okay, I am through my phone. I can still see my shit, but I can't roll from it. So I would appreciate if someone could just roll stuff and I just set a modifier because I don't have my computer right now.
Oh, look. 1 sec. Give me a minute.
Yeah, so you're in this big empty room now.
Okay. What do you want to do?
It's empty. There's nothing to do.
There's a fucking statue right
Are there any other paths?
Could I recognize what this statue is? Is it of like a historical figure?
You have no idea who this statue is of.
Is there any text on it? Can I like make an
David,
investigation?
who's the statue of?
What?
It's my dad.
Who the fuck was that?
Me.
Noah.
Who was that?
The prospects of being a voice actor.
Jesus.
He's my dad.
I'm going to cry.
Okay.
Stop.
Who is going to look around? I don't know.
Me! I want to investigate.
Yeah,
Actually,
investigate.
I don't have good investigation. Never mind. I have a 10 intelligence.
Give it a shot, man.
I would like to perceive my surroundings.
Okay, yes. It is empty.
Perceive.
I rolled a 2. Is it my dad?
There is a sound from far, 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 far behind you to the south. A sound, a singular sound.
Ron?
Yes.
Yes.
Work your magic.
2. Okay.
There's a sound to the sound.
Sweatung.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
It is a room.
Oh.
You now have
God.
this strange idea that every single room that is square was based off of this room.
Oh damn.
Just like Cade now believes that his feet specifically are magical.
I touch one
Why?
of the columns in there, if there is a column. If not, I just touch like the door frame, and I
Yeah.
say, "This here is pretty steady. It's not going to go anywhere."
Why does Cade think
Remember
his feet are magical?
you rolled a 1 on your investigation on the footprints?
I don't
We've
remember.
got magical feet now, I guess.
Yes. Taran, I interrupted you.
Paramount.
Oh.
Darn.
What was that?
Okay. I believe I interrupted you whenever you were trying to say something in character.
I was just telling people that there was a sound to the south.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
who's
know.
the statue of?
Can I roll perception to see if I can figure out which of these routes is most important?
Which of the yeah, sure.
All right, cool. How's a natural 20, otherwise known as a 32, sound?
Alright, so there is a sound to the south, and you can assume that is where something is, but there is no other sound anywhere, and you can assume that every single other room is exactly like this one.
South.
So
Go south.
That sounds delightful. I pick up my crowbar and I start walking out of the room with the
Okay.
lantern. There's
Murillo
obviously
and
nothing here.
Hunter
That's why.
wanted to say something, I believe.
it wasn't nothing.
Come on, say. Come on, emo boy.
We go.
Hey,
Murillo?
my boy.
Oh, I think Murillo's internet died again.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Were
I just
you?
don't have my computer.
Did you want to say something?
If I did, I've forgotten it. Let's go
Okay.
south.
So you all head south, with Zeta taking up the rear guard, even behind Cade, because she doesn't want Cade to get shanked in the back. And you enter a room that is not diamond. This one is very big and square, and it has a similar statue to the far end, but it also has a singular humanoid figure holding up a broadsword in its, like a broadsword in its palms, towards the statue.
Nice sword.
It does
I
not.
throw a crowbar at it.
Oh my god. Stop trolling.
Are you going to throw a crowbar at it?
You need to stop.
I mean,
Do you
it's
want?
just...
If you're going to throw a
Gotta
crowbar at
check.
it, roll to hit.
Oh fuck! Why do I?
With an improvised weapon.
Yes.
You need to
Wow,
sift this
actions
in.
have consequences.
7. You miss. And the thing does not respond at all.
I act like I hurt my shoulder, and that's why I missed. Oh! I pulled the muscle beforehand. Oh no!
Yeah, you pull the
That's
muscle
pretty cool.
walking from room to room.
Yeah,
Nice.
Tehran looks at them. They
Climbing down
can
that
easily
hole
tell
really
this
did a
is
number on me.
bullshit.
It truly
I
did.
walk-
It hurt so much.
Yeah, quit the bullshit, and then they walk in towards the broadsword.
Taran is now underwater.
Yeah, Turan
Cool, I can breathe underwater.
No,
a very echoey room.
You sound.
Oh no, yeah, I had to swap over to my headphones to check on the dog, so because I'm the
Okay.
only one watching them.
So you. Who is inspecting the thing?
I'm inspecting it. I went into the room to inspect it.
Yeah, so it's kind of standing there with its broadsword in its palms outstretched towards
standing
this
there menacingly.
with its broadsword, and it does not react to you. It is a similar texture and appearance to the miasmas that you all saw congregating around the pillars, but it looks like just like a featureless human.
Interesting. I'm going to. You know what? Yeah, I walk up close enough to be able to touch the sword. I look back to everyone, it's like, well, might as well, and touch the sword.
So as you touch the sword, it grips the sword. It is no longer just holding it, and it shifts kind of away from you, but into like into a combat ready stance. I would like all of you to roll me initiative.
Nice.
That's fair enough. I'm sorry, but like literally, that was going to happen regardless.
Alright.
And there's a reason we're down here. We might as well do it.
That
15.
just didn't work.
Try.
I just
19.
+1, so I'm just...
19 for Hunter, 15 for Tibby.
Wait, so is this the statue?
No, it was offering its sword to the statue, apparently.
So we're fighting a person, a humanoid
Grim?
thing with...
A humanoid thing with a sword.
Okay.
Grim?
rolled a 17.
Listen to what actions.
I have to roll one for Zeta now too. Hold up.
That's a 13.
The 13. Let me throw out one for Zeta. Boop. Here we go. Zeta. Here, let me pull her up. Zeta f2.pdf. That's her initiative modifier. Let me roll this real quick. Oh. Okay. Zeta is going before all of you. I hate to inform you. Let me take this down really quick.
Isn't she like fucked up? Like sparking and shit?
She looks pretty beat up. Like she could use she could use a little red. Oh, it's dog cam.
Yeah, dog cam.
Dog cam.
Is that the one that was whining last night?
Yes, that's the exact one.
Listening, Tehran or Grim has opened up his Discord camera, now is showing up his lovely dog.
He is indeed.
He's
a
adorable.
good dog.
They're all good.
And okay, that is an absolutely all right. And this is the complete initiative order. Boop. Which goes Zeta with a 20, Hunter with a 19, Marillo with a 17, Tibby with a 15, Grim with a 13, and the Miasmic Desecrator with an 8.
One of us is going to get a disease.
So, it's Zeta's turn first.
I spit all my diseases into the clown's mouth.
Oh
Shut the hell up. She's going to move in front of Cade, and she is going to use a bonus action to overload frame defensive. Which means her movement speed is half to 20 feet, but she does gain a +3 to AC. She is going to shoot it with her pistol. Which I will roll inside of my secret DM rolls channel. Which none of you can see, which I find incredibly hilarious.
Daughter like father.
Like daughter like yeah.
I can see them all your failures.
Alright, so she hits, and the Miasmic Desecrator takes 9 piercing damage. Which puts it right there. Alright, Hunter, it's your turn.
My turns are going to be relatively quick. I have 3 attacks.
Yes.
First attack. That's a solid 13.
That does not hit.
Nice. Good to know, good to know. Second attack. It's a solid 12.
That does not hit.
Alright, good to know, good to know. And the bonus action attack. Talk. 27.
27, that does hit.
Awesome.
I was waiting for you to say that does not hit.
14 damage.
14, alright.
And then make a strength save.
Make a strength save, really. Alright.
Yeah, might as well. I know it's gonna have a high strength, but like, it gets me extra damage.
That's a 13.
No, it fails. It's prone.
Oh, yay.
I deal an extra 2 damage. So, overall...
Nice.
16?
Yeah. Alright, it is now Marillo. You still going?
That's the end.
Marillo.
Okay, so I probably want to cast a magic weapon. Who should I cast it on? I'm thinking. I think either Soitang or Cade.
I can do sneak attack because I have advantage. So.
Does a +2 matter on sneak attack?
It makes my weapon magic. My weapon is not magic.
True. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a run by, quickly touch whatever weapon you use, and I'm going to expand a 4th level spell slot to make it a +2 weapon.
Oh, nice.
And that's a bonus action, so as an action, I will simply use Mind Sliver. So,
That's a leveled spell, right?
No.
No.
That's a cantrip.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
My sliver is a cantrip. Can it make me an intelligence saving throw?
It can, with its wonderful, absolutely stunning intelligence modifier that it definitely has. It rolls a 1!
Wow. Honestly surprising. I thought it would roll less.
So let me just roll some dice here. It takes a total of 6 damage, max damage, nice.
Nice.
And for its next... Wait, what is it again? For its next saving throw it makes, it shall have a -3.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, it is Tibby. Your turn.
Hey there, buckaroo. I run up to the thing.
Cool.
I cannot use another canter because I already used it today.
Correct.
Last session, in case you guys haven't watched it.
In case Murillo hasn't listened to it or watched it.
The one person.
The one person.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with my, what the fuck are they called? My Blades of Spectre.
The spectral blades? Are those the blades that are made magical?
Yes, because he said whichever weapon I use and not my,
Not the canter.
He didn't specify. He specified the weapon, whichever weapon was being used.
Cool, yeah.
Blades of Spectre, that's a +8 to hit. Fuck.
That does not hit.
13. Alright, and then I have my bonus action.
Here's the hoping.
Also, just make sure it's prone. You guys know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you do have advantage
Oh,
on
the
this.
+2! That's a 16, right? Oh, I have
a 16? That still does not hit.
Fuck!
That also does not hit.
That's a 17.
None of those hit.
Already did the... I'm doing a +2 right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then since I don't add that, it's a +6.
That
25.
hits.
There we
That does
go.
hit.
Jesus. Fucking Christ. God.
Finally.
Right.
After 3,000 years.
So it's 1d4 plus 5d6, right? Yes.
Sneak attack, go brrr.
Are you rolling with advantage?
5d6.
Yeah, he was rolling with advantage.
Because they're knocked down. +4. This should work, right? Yes.
23.
23 magical piercing.
Alright. Session 11. It is bloodied.
What?
It is now Grimm's turn.
Can you guess what I'm gonna do?
Are you gonna punch it?
You know, yeah. I mean, honestly, I thought I'd try something new and punch it. You know?
Ah, yeah. Switching it up a bit.
Mad lad.
Absolute mad lad. I know. Like, it's something I've never tried with this character before.
Daring to the
Honestly, I'm surprised that I would ever, do that with this character.
Absolutely.
But no, since it's bloodied already, I'm not gonna bother using any more bracelet charges since this doesn't seem to be something that I really need to bother doing that with. So it's just gonna be it's just gonna be regular unarmed strikes, and then I'll spend 1 key point to do regular the thing where I punch twice. I'm just gonna call it that because my brain's not working right now.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows, that's the one. Okay, so
Oh yes, extortion, that's the word.
Yep. Okay, yeah, so that's a natural 20, That's a 25, that's a 14, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
What is going on with us today?
Jesus.
What the fuck do you mean? I rolled like shit!
Oh, and that
I rolled a
attack,
3 and a 4.
By us, he means everyone except for
I
you.
need two D100s after you finish rolling
balance
damage.
gets out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna roll my damage real quick.
Yeah, roll your damage and then roll me 2 D100.
I'm guessing the 14 doesn't hit.
The 14 does not hit.
Okay, good. I'm just...
Anything beneath I can't say that. The 20's hit.
19.
Anything beneath a
19
19 hits, yes.
Anything beneathing?
Anything above a 19 or at a 19 hits. Hanky boy.
32 damage.
32?
Yes, and I'm gonna roll those 2 D100s now.
Brilliant. 32, you guys are absolutely... Wait, what? Is that right? That is right, jeez. This is why I make my encounters so hard most of the time.
To be fair, we are like already fucked up.
True.
That's a 15 and a 51.
A 15 and a 51. Alright, so with the 15, you can disengage. If you would like to. And with the 51, you could also attempt to disarm it.
You know what? Wait, can I do both?
No.
Okay, then the disarm.
Yeah. Let me look this up real quick.
Yeah, I
It's so hard.
steal their arms, you know.
Yeah,
Sleight of hand their arms.
it drops its sword while it's on the ground. You just kick the sword away from it
Yeah.
while it's on the ground. Alright. It's good. Alright, Masmic Desecrator's turn. It stands up, looking absolutely worse for the wear. With half its movement speed, it's gonna bend over, pick up its sword, and I believe that an item interaction is an action. But
No, an item interaction is a very specific kind of action that is... It's... An item interaction is its own classification of action. That is a type of free action,
Alright.
but free actions don't exist. An item interaction you can do once a turn.
Alright, so he picks up his sword, and he's gonna hit Soy Tongue with it. After being all annoyed. Let me... Yes.
Oh, I could just fucking do some.
Alright, that's a 22 to hit you.
That hits.
Yes. But I'm assuming you're gonna do that thing where you can just avoid damage.
I'm just gonna uncanny dodge.
Yeah, because it would be 12 slashing damage.
So it's 6. Sick.
Yeah. Alright, back to the top of the order. It's Zeta's turn. Zeta's gonna do this cool thing, right? And Zeta is going to mag dump him. So where she just shoots him a lot. Cause she doesn't have very good burst damage otherwise. And she rolls a 15, which means she just misses. And that's one of her things gone. Alright! Hunter.
I attack.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, dude. Alright, that's a solid 19, 28 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, sick. Oh, okay, hold on. This is gonna take a second to calculate the amount of damage. Hold up.
It is no longer prone.
7 damage.
7 damage. Cool.
Second attack. Solid 11.
That does not hit.
And third attack. 14.
That also does not hit.
Alright.
Murillo.
Yes, indeed. I am running slightly thin on spell slots, but it's fine. Okay, so it's standing up, is that?
Yes, it is standing up now.
Okay, my sheet's acting up a little bit, but I can control it.
It has made no sound this entire encounter.
It's made no sound.
No, it has not made any sound. Even whenever it is moving.
Okay, you know what? Oh, this is concentration. Fuck. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do a normal ice knife. Let's do a normal thing for once. So let me make a ranged spell attack. That is a +9. 1d20.
Hit it.
+9. I think that works. That is a nat 20 actually.
Oh wow!
Hey.
Roll me damage.
Thank me, okay? I'm the one that's fucking giving you guys this power.
You're
All
welcome.
your bad rolls.
What,
No,
you mean
you're
to get-
welcome.
What, you mean within 4 attacks to get 2 natural 20?
Oh boy. Okay, so do I... It's an attack, I double damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. I
So
don't
you roll 2
remember
sets of
spells
dice.
Okay, so that would be 2d10, and can it make me a dex save
Can it
with
make-
disadvantage? With not disadvantage, -3.
Yes.
You know what? -3 and disadvantage. I'm gonna heighten spell.
You're gonna heighten spell. Okay. 1 second.
Is it prone?
No, it is no longer prone.
Okay.
And I am.
Alright, that is a 3.
I think that fails.
Yeah.
So let me just see how much damage that is. That is 2d10 and well, 6d6.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
fun.
And
Early
also,
you're doing
I
80
would ask you to
damage.
roll me a D100, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna die here.
I
Little
could
bit.
roll minimum damage
He could roll really shit, yeah.
No, it.
as a 7.
Okay, if you rolled a 1 on everything.
Let me roll my 6d6. I am sneak attacking.
Okay, the 2d10 it is dead. These 2 eyes and knives literally seem to vaporize it. Oh wait.
What?
Is it cold damage?
It's 2d10 piercing damage and then 66 cold afterwards.
Alright. It does not die because it heals 1 hit point.
What the fuck?
Because it is immune to
Bruh.
cold damage.
Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
I'm guessing it has a feature where when it dies, it raises by 1.
No, because you dealt 17. Wait. No, it would still die. Interesting. It would have -3 hit points by healing 1 hit point from the cold damage.
If it's immune to cold damage, it doesn't take any damage.
Well,
No,
Okay,
it would still
explain.
die from the 17 piercing damage because that would be 5 over its damage threshold. Then it takes 18
Well, is it 17?
cold damage, which would
Ooh,
then heal it
Aramon.
1. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be a rules lawyer to our disgrace here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is no negative HP on 5e, so it just
That
went to
is
0.
that
It
is
just
facetious.
dies. Just
That is
dies.
facetious.
There is
to
no
say there's
negative
no
HP,
negative HP.
unless
If you
it's for
reach
insta-dying.
Yeah, if you reach negative your HP max, then you instantly die.
From 1
For
hit.
things like,
From one
but for
attack.
things like a healing ability when it dies, then there is.
Yes, there is no
Yes.
saying it's technically incorrect to say there's no negative HP, but there's no negative HP for most scenarios.
Alright, so you've killed the miasmic desecrator.
Nice.
I'm gonna pick up its sword, I guess.
Yeah, it's a black steel broadsword.
Looks really quirky, I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Yeah, you put it in your backpack.
I heard sword.
Are you not worried that might be cursed?
Well,
Sam
yeah.
Sam
I
gets
have the ability to get rid of a curse. So
Sam gets summoned into the fucking mine the moment he hears sword.
Sam gets a tingly feeling on his neck.
Wow.
Well, if I left it here, then...
I love the fact that while y'all were doing this, me and Bill were just going, doctor, just shaking hands, just doctor.
Well, it's less like we were shaking hands and more like we were making sure that a man doesn't die on the bed that he probably had sex in.
Also, quick question: has the thing worn off yet? Because it's been pretty much the entire day.
What thing?
Well, no, we went
it's
back.
24 hours. It hasn't reached the morning of tomorrow yet.
Damn it! All right.
You're going to have to sleep as a woman, yes. So, would you like to investigate this big chamber?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure. Whoever wants to make me investigation.
Alright, cool. It's one of those checks I can make with advantage now. Nice.
And Murillo, if you want to give me history on the big statue at the end, you can. Because I know you're very... Oh. There were a lot of creatures, much like this one, all worshipping in here at some point.
I got a 14 for that investigation. What did I find?
I got... Oh, I wrote shit. I got a 21.
So, was that investigation, that 21? Or was that history?
That is history.
Alright, so... Cade realizes that there were a lot of strange creatures worshipping in here at some point. Soitang, you find the floor.
I rolled a 14!
There are very few traces. And... Murillo, with the 21, you look at the statue, you can assume it's a statue of Dishama.
That's not ominous at all.
I pick up my crowbar.
How's a 19 on investigation?
A 19? You can concur with Cade. There were a lot of miasmic type creatures in here at some point, probably worshipping.
Cade, wasn't our main goal to kill this guy? And she just points at a statue.
Cade just shrugs and he's like, I don't know. And told us to come over here and investigate, so that's what we did.
Okay, should we report back to Sam and Built?
Might as well. Looks like the job here is done.
Yeah, I mean, they left behind their quirky black sword, so why not?
We could come back to investigate more in the morrow.
Yeah. So you all go out of this big hole back to Bilt and Sam and tell them what you found. Now, if you recall, last session, you guys found a little crystal in the remains of the skeleton that Zeta said was a foci crystal, which meant it was summoned with it, which means that if you repaired a certain machine at her facility, you could theoretically track whoever summoned it. But it would require...
I think I yoinked that.
Yeah, it would require a very skilled artificer.
And can we do that later, please? I'm exhausted. Me and Build both.
Yeah, By the way, the man is still very much asleep, but he's alive.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes, he's alive.
We've informed
the wife is happy.
The wife is happy.
I just need to crawl out of my armor and wash myself head to toe because I am drenched in sweat.
By the way, Sam, I apologize for...
What?
I just, Bilt looks at him, just like, I apologize for forcing you to exert yourself like that. It's not healthy.
It's not the first time I've done it, and it certainly won't be the last time if people are in trouble.
Tron, what'd you say?
Turan taps Sam on the shoulder.
Yes?
They take out the black steel sword from the miasmas. Like, do you like my new sword?
Have it. Wait,
Actually, no. You said that's from the miasmas?
It is.
Is it with miasmas? Wait.
It was from what you can assume was a miasma type creature.
There's a much bigger there's a much bigger thing on the table right now than the sword. Although we should study that sword. But
I will. Me and Tehran can do that easily.
We need to investigate that sword. There were miasmas down there.
A miasma.
A miasma. Did it look like there were more at any point in the past?
Yes.
Alright.
We might want to block that hole up. Maybe blow it up.
I feel like that will just damage the local forest.
I think that our best bet is to cover that hole with an airtight seal. Miasmas are creatures of gaseous form. You know.
Good point.
After all, so
we need to deal with them. Okay, so besides that, the fungus we dealt with.
The fungus. As Bilt has taken off his mask, and I assume Sam has taken off his mask as well.
There's a perfect red circle around his head from where the mask was.
It's a little tight because it's meant for
Yes, I know it is.
Yeah.
So.
But it kind of has to be, you know.
So y'all killed a massive one, yes? And got this awesome sword.
Yeah.
Probably cursed.
What kind?
Do you like my black sword?
Can I roll history to see if I've ever heard or known of a miasma that's able to wield weapons?
Sure.
Same here. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can. Everyone that has good history.
21.
21.
21.
The armies of Dishama are vast.
Also, I rolled a nat 1, so what do I believe?
Alright, I'm gonna have fun.
You believe
with
that the
this.
sword's your father?
Yes! Yes! You are convinced that this sword is the spirit of your father forged into a weapon, and the miasma was attempting to corrupt the spirit of your father.
I need this sword immediately, Turan!
Sam, what? No, Sam, stop. Why do you need the sword?
Ron moved the sword away from Sam.
Sam, why do you need the sword?
It is my father!
What?
That sword is your father.
Yes, it is. Or his spirit. It's a whole thing, but...
Okay, you know what? Let's rationalize this first. No, Sam, you know
Sam,
what?
buddy, I pat him on the back. It's okay. You can
Sam,
let it out.
I'm not... You know what? No. Soitan, I got this. Sam, you know what? Let's quell those fears. Let's check if there is a spirit attached to the sword in the first place.
Okay.
Can I bring it to... I mean, I assume a church member of some sort would be able to...
I mean, yeah, there's the... You might want to...
Magic it.
I don't have detect magic.
You can... Okay, so you've got some time. You could take a rest and then bring it to the Church of Taran tomorrow. Because it's during the late after... the evening.
Okay. Good point. I'm gonna grab the sword.
Sam?
No, you're not.
Sam?
No, Taran keeps it away from you.
No one's letting you take the sword.
Wait,
no one's letting you take the sword.
Trust me on this. I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on it. And
Taran is keeping a vice grip on moving the sword out of your reach every time you grab for it.
So you don't want me to... So you don't want me to cast cast Remove Curse on it. I'm not gonna grab the sword.
No,
I promise,
you know what?
Taran.
No. You know what, Sam? Because if it does have your father's soul in it, Remove Curse has just as likely an effect to take his curse right away from it. Or take his soul right away from the sword.
Good. Good. Then he needs to rest.
I would like to... I'm gonna do that thing where,
Taran is gonna look Sam straight in the eyes and say, Sam, there's more chance that I'm your father than that this sword is your father.
Okay, no, hold on. You know that thing that you do...
that.
Hold on, Erwan, you know that thing you do with a dog where, like, you'll hide...
Wait.
No.
Wait. Taran has made a very good point. Taran could be my dad.
No,
Good,
okay,
technically speaking.
Okay. You know that thing where, like, you hide a pill in some food to give it to a dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out a piece of that pork jerky.
Yeah.
And just hide some of the sedative in it.
Okay, yeah.
I grab it. He then looks at his tiny little hands. Looks at Cade. And pockets it.
Oh.
He eats the steak.
Nope. I pocket it.
He pockets it.
Thank you, Cade, for making... If Cade had not turned me into a short stack, then this would have happened. This would have...
Sam.
Hey,
Sam.
There's your quote. There's your quote. If he
didn't make me into a short stack.
Sam. This wouldn't have happened.
Sam.
Yes.
I need you to trust me for a minute.
I trust you wholeheartedly.
You're being very aggressive right now.
Okay. You know what? You're right. May I please simply use Remove Curse, and I will not touch the sword until Tehran deems it so.
Remove Curse involves touching the object, does it not?
Yes, it does.
What
am I gonna do? But I promise on my oath, on Tehran's name, I am not going to do anything to this sword besides Remove Curse.
If you're not going to eat the jerky, can I have it back?
Here you go.
I take it back.
Can I keep it?
Why?
Like for the road. Snack.
I'd prefer if you ate it now or gave it back to me.
Aw, okay, here. I give it back to him.
I stuff it in. I first off put it in a small leather pouch and then put it into my satchel.
And you leave it Sam's meds.
Yes.
So I turn to Tehran and I go, "May I please?" And I will not touch the sword unless you say I can.
Sam, correct me if I'm wrong, but the removal of a curse from an object typically requires contact with the object.
Yes, I know this. I'm asking Tehran for permission.
Okay.
May I, Tehran?
Just so I'm getting this straight.
If you would like, you can put on the hilt, I can have the blade.
So, you want to remove curse on an object that you're not even sure is cursed?
This is a precaution. It was in the hands of a miasma.
Right.
It's better to be safe than sorry, and since you're a wraith.
If it were cursed, wouldn't I have already been, you know...
You are okay. This is more of a this is a biological thing. You aren't affected by curses, diseases, poisons, all of that in the same way that us biological creatures are.
So it's actually very good that you have it and not the rest, because
if it is cursed, you wouldn't really be affected by it, at least easily.
So Tehran, if you would like, you can hold on to the hilt and I can just grab the blade. I mean, and I promise you, on my oath and on my mother's name, I will not do anything to the sword besides remove curse.
Well, I'm just kind of whatever.
Thank you. I cast remove curse on the sword.
Okay, you cast remove curse on the sword.
For some reason, today's session is nobody trusts Sam for some reason.
He casts remove curse on the sword, and he does that.
For a very good reason.
What do you mean for very good reason?
We just met you.
Oh. Would you like to go?
You're kind of crazy.
Would you want to go back to the inn and take a long rest, then go back to the thingamajiggy, see if there is something attached to the
soul attached to it?
Hey, either way, I would have gotten a piece of the soul from the miasma that died if it did have a soul.
All right, yeah, it technically has a soul.
I would argue that miasmas are souls in the same way that void wraiths are.
Well, you don't technically have to argue that, because I have lore written on how a miasma is created and what a miasma is. Do you get to know that lore? No.
What does the trinket look like?
Quick question.
A red flame.
Quick questions.
Yeah.
German, this is a very important question.
Okay.
Am I normal?
Are you normal?
Yes, am I normal now?
Oh, after a long rest.
Normal.
You become normal at the same time you took the drink.
Which was like midway through the day.
Yeah, it was about midday. So around 12 o'clock in the day, you will pass out, fall over for 2 hours, and you will wake up normal Sam.
So I'm gonna look through my oath real quick.
Okay.
I just want to read through it, and I want to see if it justifies murder.
Oh my god.
Wow, very direct there, my friend.
Yeah.
Beast.
That's Noah talking, not Sam. Is Sam annoyed? Yes, but at the same time, he can fit into a pillar fort. So I think that balances out. So, and plus, everybody gives him discounts because he's cute. So,
you do get catcalled at some point during the night. All right, moving on. Long rest occurs.
Sam takes in stride. He's like, "Thank you."
While we're doing this long rest,
you say fuck you to the guy. You say fuck you to the guy that catcalls. Like, yeah, that's the idea.
Hunter,
can I go see if the dwarf has a bag of holding he's selling?
Oh yeah.
I'll head over to the dwarf's place.
If you're going to the dwarf's place, you should probably also take the crystal fig that we need to analyze by an artificer.
All right, so I guess I get dressed, which is going to take an hour.
Yeah, so you go into Darman's shop, and he waves you. Hello, kid.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm a little banged up, but that's the norm these times.
How
I'm
is
looking
your
for a bag of holding. You got one?
Oh yeah. I have a few. He kind of goes back, comes back with a couple. Now, normally, I'd be charging about 1,000 gold apiece for these. But I'm willing to knock it down to about 900.
Cade just he's like, alright, sounds good. Zeta's doing well. As he just turns around and walks away.
You sure there wasn't anything else you needed?
Did you give him the crystal?
No, I think they gave it to you. Or, Murillo, are you going?
Wait, I'm the one with the crystal? I thought it was Taran.
Oh, yes,
No, Taran's the one with the crystal.
Taran, would you have gone?
Was I invited to go?
I'm sure Kay would have told you guys that he's going. He wouldn't have directly invited you. He wouldn't have been like, hey...
But we do know we need the crystal looked at by someone.
Okay. What would have happened is Taran would have stood on a wall nearby, watching Cade realize they don't have the crystal, wait about 5 minutes, and then go inside.
Hey, Taran, how's the chess piece working for you?
Working well, as they sort of slap their hand on the table and it's solid.
Not something you see most Void Wraiths being able to do. What can I get for you?
They reach into like a pouch and pull out the crystals. Like, I believe you're supposed to do something with this, right?
Yeah, it's a Foci crystal. What you need it for?
We need to figure out who used it.
How?
Well, I pass it over to Cade and let them explain.
Cade isn't there.
I was really fuzzy on the detail.
Alright. Do you want to go back and get Zeta and have her explain it?
Yes. Taran goes back, just literally, without ending the conversation, they stop for a second, turn around, go get Zeta and bring them there, and then start the conversation as if they'd never left.
Alright. So, Zeta explains what they need, which is that you need the crystal in order to put it into a certain machine, which needs to be repaired inside the facility she came from, and that machine, theoretically, would let you track whoever used the crystal. And Darman is looking at you with his eyebrows raised incredibly incredulously, like he believes absolutely nothing you're saying. And he says, I'm a bit completely honest, that's not my line of work. I might be a good blacksmith and a good technician, but if you want someone that can do pansy artificy, then you want to go get Abo. Here's
where are they?
Oh, 1 second. Let me find where he lives.
Keep that in.
Alright, so he fills you in that Abo, who many people just call Abe, is an artificer who is an airship mechanic. His ship, which is a small trade vessel, which is named the Double Duty, is docked within the city, just down inside of a small trade district that you guys haven't quite visited yet.
When I get the chance, I'm actually gonna go with Tehran to go to the church and see if we can get this sword mixed out, because at the same time I want to deal with the alms box.
Yeah, so after learning this, I'm assuming that Tehran would take this information along with Zeta back to the group.
The information and Zeta back to the rest.
You all do get the benefits of a long rest, in case that wasn't clear.
Good.
Nice.
Awesome. So I sort of pop up and go, so do you want to go deal with the sword now?
Can do.
Alright, let's go. So I happily trot alongside him, and while I'm doing so, you notice me pull out a big sort of rectangular box with a lock on it. And just by him moving it, you can hear a lot of clanking inside.
What is that?
Oh, it's an alms box.
What's in it?
Oh, and you see him unlock it, and you open it up, and you joke about him being poor. There is about 3,000 gold in here.
They sort of think back to when they were hearing the shapes. It's like, yeah, I thought I counted that much.
This is for the downtrodden. He locks it again, puts it to his side, and goes, I take like 1% of all the money I earn, and I put it in the and I give it to myself, and the rest goes in the alms box. And once I think I've got enough, I give it to the church.
Right.
So, you exit the town, go off to where the temple is, which appears very quiet.
They'd probably be pretty surprised to see, hey Sam, why are you all the way down there? But
well, there's nobody outside right now.
Yeah.
Like there are these walls. The temple itself is kind of built into a large hill, which is what most temples of Tehran tend to do. Is they tend to try and flow with the earth and take up as little space as possible upside.
With my knowledge of how the church works, is this normal?
No.
You sort of see this inquisitive look go on his face as he gently puts on his helmet and just rests his hand on the handle of the sword, and he gently enters the temple.
Like the gardens out front are completely abandoned, which there would normally be people tending them. People wait.
Yeah, that's not normal. All right, so I tell him to go back and get the rest of it and get everybody else quickly.
All right, so basically, temple is a bit too quiet.
It's too... Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah, I tell Tehran to go back and get everybody.
So...
Yeah, Tehran sort of squats and then starts running literally up. They don't care what they just sort of run over the surfaces. Like, they basically take the literal most direct route.
Yes, it's like...
Hardcore parkour, I'll be like.
Yeah, basically. So... As I'm walking, I'm alone basically. I'm walking through.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You do indeed walk a lonely road.
You walk into this temple, which is a very simple layout. There is a hallway about 900 feet long, which at the end of the hallway is a set of double doors which lead to the forge, which is where a sacred furnace is kept that is burning at all times. And
now normally there would be the ringing of, like, clinking metal and hammers.
Oh, yeah.
Do I hear that?
No. There is a door midway down on each side of the hallway. Both of the doors are closed. The one on the right, you would know, leads to the hall where people or the monks worship, and the one on the left leads to the communal area where the monks live and study. So, the doors...
I'll go to the right.
Okay, the door to the right is locked.
I want to try and pick it.
What?
Yes. I noted this about my character.
Why don't you just kick it down?
Would you like to roll me to try and pick it?
Sleight of hand? I would love to.
Yeah, make some sleight of hand.
I'm gonna see that nat 1 where you break your finger.
Does a 19 do it?
No.
What?
It is a very complicated lock.
Damn.
It's good luck.
They are like master forges. Like, why would their locks be bad?
I'm not gonna tell you why, unless somebody asks. I'm not gonna tell you why Sam knows how to pick locks.
Okay.
He already told us, I think.
I'm there, right?
I'm sure he was a criminal at some point.
You are going to get. Tara was going to get you all.
I am going. I try and kick open the door.
Yeah, make me a strength.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I do just collect the rest and just point in a go to the rest, point in a direction, which is the exact direction of the Tehran church, invite the church.
Yeah.
And then take the most direct route to the church.
I rolled a 27.
No, the door does not move.
The fuck?
You are going to need a key to open it.
Or hear me out. You could brute force it down.
Just
I don't know.
keep
Bill probably has
looking
acid
at it.
on him.
Just tried
I
that.
don't know. Bill probably has acid on him or something.
So is there any more doors near this, or do I have to go back into like the 2 other hallways?
Well, no, there is one hallway. There is one hallway with 3 doors. There's another one across from you, which leads to the communal area where the monks live. And then there is the double doors at the end of the hallway, which lead into the forge.
I'll go to the communal area.
I find it funny that you're avoiding the forge, which is the sacred area. Yeah. So you enter the communal area.
Big thing last.
There is a hallway on your right, to your left, and then there's the dormitory straight in front of you. Well, there's a room to your right and your left.
I want to listen.
You hear something. You smell like burning food, and you hear something that sounds like a stove.
I try and find the source of the smell.
Yeah, so in the room to your left, there is a hall where food is made, well, a small room where food is made and the monks eat, with an additional table. There are 20 monks here in total, which includes the Father Prior, the Forge Father. And then there's an additional table of 8 for any other people that want to eat with them, particularly poor people.
But this isn't this isn't the church I took my oaths in. So this is a different church.
As you enter this room, you see from around a corner blood on the floor, and you turn this corner to fully enter the room, and there are about 16 dead monks. All of them have been killed in absolutely horrific ways with what you can assume is some type of large sword, maybe a broadsword. None of them have been decapitated. None of them died a slow death. They all bled out.
Brothers, no! I deal with first thing I deal with the source of the fire because I don't want anything to go up in flames.
Yeah,
in
so
the church.
there's a thing like 2 loaves of bread in the oven. Well, what is kind of like an oven. Currently burning.
I just take it out and I throw it across the room with my golden hand.
So the burning bread falls on the stone floor. And at this point, the rest of the party arrives. Outside.
You see...
They're outside.
Find him, you see him kneeling over...
They cannot currently see you, they are outside. And you are
Bill's gonna make his way inside. He's not gonna wait.
When they find me.
Yeah, Tehran goes inside as well.
You see him kneeling
Whenever we...
over... You see him kneeling over one of the many bodies, and in his hand... and in his hand is the rosary, and he is gently reciting a sort of prayer to himself, basically saying that they were peaceful in their lives, and they did nothing but give and help. So may Tehran favor them and let them forge a new world in the afterlife.
Marilla, what were you saying?
When Bilt gets in there, he's just gonna kind of like... Bilt's just gonna like... Just like... Gag a little bit. You know what? Actually, hold on.
You like Marilla, were you saying something?
When they get to the front door, Luna is actually gonna stop, like, just at the very front, almost touching the door to say, yeah, I think this is as far as I can go.
Bilt, like, steps inside, looks at the scene, gags, walks back out, and starts puking on the ground.
Yeah, you just see pure sadness in Samuel's eyes. Because
Tehran knows he's supposed to react with empathy, but they don't currently possess it.
Sam would understand, but he gently he walks out with this sort of like 1,000-yard stare, and he gently goes, "We will bury them when we have the time."
Bilt is fully just regurgitating whatever he had for breakfast that morning.
You leave them there, they'll rot.
Would you...
So I turn, and I would like to examine the bodies and see what could have caused this.
So, just a quick examination. You know what the different types of weapon wounds look like. These up here, like these people were killed with a very blunt-bladed broadsword. Or a, or a great sword of some kind.
Okay, that might he. Okay, so it's a person, or maybe a miasma because of the black blade we saw.
Yes, they were killed by. There are a pair of bloodied boot prints on the ground that kind of lead out, but dry off at a certain point in the hallway.
I look at these boot prints. Have I seen a print like this before?
Yes.
If you say these are the same as mine, I swear it.
So, actually, Cade, would you be
I'm sorry, that just
investigating
actually
the
killed
footprints? Because Tehran is. I would like to know if you'd be investigating them as well, because I want to get a good read on what people are doing.
I'm doing this as well. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck did this to my people.
Bilt is, for all intents and purposes, prone.
Okay, nice, good to know.
He's in like the fetal. He's in like the.
He's got like he's bending over, hands on knees over the pavement.
Yeah, don't do it on them, please.
Yeah, he's outside.
Cade,
Good.
Cade's probably just looking over this entire thing. He's not going in depth.
Yeah, you've seen stuff like this before, but Tehran, you have seen these before. These are the same boot prints that you followed whenever you went into the facility the other day. The one that you guys thought Valadar the Heretic was in.
I look at Sam and I sort of like get their I do just like a little like a click just to get their attention.
Yes.
Those are the boot prints of what I could assume is Valadar the Heretic.
How would I describe this? You have known him very little over the course of these 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
But you have never thought he was ever capable of feeling anger. You genuinely see this look of rage as he just grips the handle of his sword as tight as he can. You could hear the metal, the leather just almost rip from the tension. And he then looks to the forge door.
You cannot see the forge door from here. You are still in the
walk
communal
out.
area. You can see the
You know what I
library.
mean. I walk out.
Yeah.
I walk out. I look at the forge door, and I just flip the lid on, or like I pop down the face mask of my my helmet, and I throw open the doors, the double doors.
So inside of the forge, there are 3 anvils and then 1 furnace. And like I said, the furnace is never allowed to go out. If the furnace ever goes out, then the temple is then considered unconsecrated.
By the way, I'm just saying this right now. In my head, this hurts to think about.
But
surely because the fact that Cade has single-handedly ruined this moment.
What?
Anyway, out of character, I was kind of concerned for a minute that those boot prints were going to be Tehran's boot prints.
Yeah, I'm upset because since Cade gave me the potion and I'm not cured, this has, like, in my mind, has lost a lot of the importance.
You are at this moment.
Yeah, at this point you are. You're back to.
Okay, good.
Big man.
You're right. Don't worry.
So, like I said,
I'm not short stack right now.
There are the 3 anvils. The 1 furnace. The furnace is completely out. It is completely cold. The temple is no longer consecrated. But on each anvil is the body of another dead brother, and scrawled on the wall, in these people's blood is, "You will find your father in the hall," which you can assume is talking about the hall of worship. But that door's locked, and you don't know where the key is.
Now, obviously, because of what he thought about the sword, his mind immediately goes to his own father. But then he's like, no, the forge father. He's not talking about your own. Maybe, I don't know. But
hopefully not.
Now, these are all priests. None of them are knights.
Yeah, these are all monks and priests.
Now that raises a question for him. Where the fuck are the Forge Guardians?
They're all in Dishu.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to write a letter to them now.
Yeah,
but
Ron sort of again clicks for your attention. It's like, you know where can we get in that room?
I can try.
I tried before. I tried picking the lock. Didn't work out.
I look for a key. I look around the room, scan it, see if I can see a key.
All right, so
can I look through the keyhole?
Yeah, you can look through the keyhole.
Yeah, look,
can I see the room on the other side?
It is a rather sparse room, like most things that the monks of Taron have. It's a very large hall. It's about 60 feet long, about 60 feet wide, and I don't know, about 350 feet long. Okay. You can assume this just by looking around at the wall. There are 5 braziers on each side, and there appears to be a shadow of some kind being cast from a hunched over figure, which appears to be weeping. You can assume by the jerkiness of its emotions, which is coming from the far end that you cannot see.
Okay. I go over to Sam and I take off the wrappings on my arms. I wrap them around his, and then I say, if you go over to the door and look through the keyhole, when I hit you, you are going to try to move through the keyhole. It might not work, but it is worth a try.
I look to Tehran, and I gently hold out my golden hand, and I go, "The blade, please."
Yes, but I don't see how it's going to help. They sort of take it up, they sort of pull it out of the top of like their backpack, flip it so they're holding the blade side, and extend the handle towards you.
Okay. He goes, "This will be in your care when all this is done." I gently go, I look for the keyhole.
I punch him in the back.
Can I see a key anywhere?
Would you like to look in some of the other rooms, like maybe the library or the
Yeah,
dormitory?
I would like to just look around everywhere till I find a key.
Yeah, would you roll me investigation? Just roll me a quick investigation.
Investigation. Okay, cool. How's a 15?
15? So you find a key in the library sitting on one of the desks.
Okay, I grab the key. I approach the door.
So as you...
I'm assuming Sam has gone through the door by
as you
now.
approach the door,
at this point, I'm already through.
you see Soitong punch Sam, who then disappears in Misty Step and teleports inside of the room. And you see...
He disperses into shadow.
He does disperse into shadow and then slips underneath the door.
Me or him?
You.
You.
You feel this weird sensation as you become ethereal, dispersing into this liquid shadow, and then move under the door, into the room. And you are now in the room at the, like I said, 350 feet long by 60 feet wide. You are 300 feet away from the statue of Toram, which is in this room, which there are two braziers next to. And you can see this hunched over, weeping form with white hair, and there's blood streaks all over it. Clad, obviously, in the robes of a monk of Taran, a large hammer, you could almost call it a great hammer, is laid in front of them, and they are just racked with grief. You can assume...
I run over towards him.
At this point, Built has cleaned himself up and walked in.
Yeah, I'm putting the key in the lock.
Yeah.
So you unlock the door.
All you hear is him yelling "Forge Father," and you hear the clanking of him running.
That's why I'm putting the key in the lock. Does the door open?
The door does indeed open. Very
By the way, I'm
smoothly.
doing a dash action, so I move 80 feet.
Alright, so you move 80 feet in, and the Forge Father turns, and it is not the Forge Father you know. His eyes are hollow. His expression is of nothing but grief. And he looks at you, and he picks up the hammer and stands. You did this! I need you to roll me initiative. Roll me initiative.
Yourself. Father, please.
You cannot reason
Calm
with
yourself. You obviously did something wrong. What's going on here?
Without you, he would not have come. And
I did
now,
no such thing.
I will face judgment for what I am about to do. And I need you and everyone who has just entered the room to roll me initiative.
Built has not entered the room. He's standing outside. He's still, like, thinking about things.
We are very far back.
Yeah, Sam is 80 feet and all the rest of you are 300 feet at the back.
Yeah, that's a 21 initiative.
Cool.
That is an 11.
Paramount,
Yes.
can the commotion and the blood and everything be perceived from way outside the church before you even step in?
You can hear the yelling. And you can see a very sick-looking Built.
Little Woods look a
Built
bit
just like stands
Hang
up
on.
like Built just like
Please, you're a man of peace.
Built before everything goes to shit. Built just like
there's like
walks out. Built just like calmly, air quotes calmly, walks out to to what the fuck is Luna? And it's just like, Luna, I don't think anyone's going to be attacking you in there. And Bill just walks back inside.
Sheesh, I might burn though.
Get the fuck in here.
Thank you.
Alright, little man, and she will go into the fucking room.
Please, put down the weapon.
You cannot reason
We're
with
brothers
him.
in this.
What did you all roll for initiative?
16.
16.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
Which was a
11.
21.
21.
I got a 21.
Taran's still going before you.
Yeah, baby.
I go before Luna.
Taran. And then Noah. And then... Hunter?
So me and Taran are on the same...
24. And then is it an 11 and 11? Bill, Owen, what'd you roll?
16.
16.
I have a +4 modifier, and Luna has a +1.
Tibby. 11. Rillo. 11. Let me roll for Zeta real quick. What's her rolling? Nat 1. She does not roll a nat 1, but that's not much better.
This is a nat 2.
No. It was a nat 5. And I'm gonna roll for the Forge Master. The Bloodied Forge Master.
Sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
It does.
Probably because he is.
Yeah, this sounds like a Bloodborne boss. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
a preacher who did something awful, and now you're fighting him, thinking that he's blaming you for it. 100% a Bloodborne boss, but
Well, okay, here's the thing. You appearing, he's claiming that you appearing at the church caused it, not you directly.
You just said you caused this, not him appearing.
yeah, he said I caused this. I think it's because of the.
He did. Well, when you inquired further, he was talking about how if you hadn't come, this wouldn't have happened.
Yes,
He said
I
that-
think.
He said that without you, he wouldn't have come, whoever he is.
Yeah, I think what he means is me breaking the Black Heart caused some shit.
I could believe that.
I'm not really surprised that would cause some shit.
That I mean, Bill could identify that as bad mojo, but it was a little late for him to say stop.
Also, for the
He
fact
kinda
that like,
had already destroyed it.
in no feasible world, am I gonna let that thing survive? Like, no.
Alright.
It caused
Any
more
Force
problems.
Guardian would have done that.
So, initiative has been rolled, and I need all of you to make me sanity saves.
Yay. Oh, I got a 1d4 away from my sanity that I have.
I am going to do two things.
I
I'm
have an 18
going
sanity.
to... Ah, damn it, it's touch. And no isn't touching right. I'm gonna use my
22.
22, alright?
Wait, how many times can I use my thing again?
20.
20.
Is this a
11.
wisdom or intelligence save?
It is a wisdom.
Hey, George, how many times can I
15.
use my rosary again? My prayer
Equal
change?
to your proficiency mod, I believe.
Okay, I can use it 4 times. I'm gonna use it on...
It is a
Me?
touch, though.
Oh, it's touch? Okay, well I'm gonna use it on me
believe,
first, and then
yeah.
Alright, so I got 1, so that's I'm clear.
Alright, so...
I used knowledge from a past life, and I now have a 17.
17? Murillo?
2.
2, okay.
Oh!
And
All
then Taron, you rolled a 20,
You've been
Hunter's a
fondling distance
21.
with me, by the way.
Bill?
Oh, my turn.
What was your sanity?
Oh, 11.
11? Alright.
I'm gonna have to
Murillo
fondle a lot of people today.
and
There's your quote.
Bilt. You
That's
are,
multiple quotes.
Murillo and Bilt, you are going to lose your next turn to panic.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So you
I
will
can
not
deal with
you
that.
will not have a turn this combat round, but Hunter, it is your turn.
Brother.
Man is
You
300
run.
feet away. You run?
He
Okay.
may still be saved. Please, take him in alive.
I can't deal non-lethal damage.
You
Yeah.
will.
I
So
can't.
do you have a non-magical weapon?
Ranged weapons can't deal non-lethal.
I thought it was just magical that could
No.
could
Ranged
No,
weapons,
it-
according to 5 E
Only
rules,
melee weapons.
cannot deal
That's fucking
non-lethal.
stupid.
At least
Yeah,
don't hit it
because I could
vital.
shoot him in the
Jeez.
toe. But
could-
Just
You
don't
couldn't
hit anything vital.
That's moronic.
But you know, I will. Hold on.
Bill is panicking from the fact that like one of the only people that respects his profession is about to die.
What do you mean? I'm gonna die.
I'm
Oh, it's
sorry.
pretty obvious.
When there is one of probably the strongest members of the church standing right in front of you with a big ass warhammer and death in his eyes, looks like you're gonna die.
I'll be
There are
fine.
no other targets nearby.
Just, yeah, I'm good. I have a.
Alright, so
Maybe
Hunter
I'm
is,
cleric.
Remember, I have
don't
30
cleric
shekels.
anymore, okay?
Can you attack
Remember,
him
I am a healer.
240 feet
Not
away?
revivify.
Hunter.
I can
Remember-
if I use
remember-
the Devil's Deal.
Yes.
Remember, I've got 30 shekels on Zeta.
I know.
So, I'll just use up my entire everything to deal 2d12.
Yeah.
It's a solid
where are you gonna
24
hit
to hit.
24, that
24.
does indeed hit.
Where are you going to hit him?
He cannot deal
It's a
non-lethal
fucking
damage
giant
with his gun.
beam.
I know. Where are you going to hit him?
He's going to hit
I
him
don't know, I'm
with it.
fucking 300 feet away. I'm just gonna try to hit him.
As I
Hitting
don't.
him's-
Yeah, Sam specifically yelled out, "Don't hit anything vital."
I'm gonna hit him in the eye.
Oh, great.
That's going to be at disadvantage.
I don't give a shit.
Uh,
My
That's
goal
first
is to
attack.
blind him.
Where is the black sword stats?
It has the exact same stats as a longsword. Actually, no,
It's-
technically it's a
it's-
great sword, so you'd have to wield it with two hands, which means you couldn't use your shield.
How much damage does it do?
2d6
2d6.
plus strength.
2d. That's 2d6 plus 8.
Yes.
that's 19 damage.
All right.
Plus strength? You have
Wait,
a-
wait.
Wait, isn't it? Is it not
He
plus
has-
strength?
28 strength?
No, there's features and traits and shit.
Yes, I have a 20 in strength.
And then you
Where's
probably
that
have
extra
something to increase
3?
your melee damage. Or your damage with strength-based melee, if I had to make a guess.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm going off of saving throws. My mistake.
All right.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it would be a +5.
Yeah, plus 5.
Okay.
that's still good.
So, Taron, it's your turn.
I just it's not.
Oh wait, it's not okay.
I have an extra attack. It's just everyone keeps talking.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry.
16.
16 does not hit.
All right, now it is Fran's turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to try and think of a way that I can possibly clear this distance.
Oh no, the monk's biggest weakness: distance.
Oh, also, Cade will move 30 feet forward. I should say that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just use. I mean, I imagine the
Hey, at
Forge
least you
Father
have your
is gonna
fucking turn.
Yeah, the Forge Father is going to
Uh.
be easy on me, so I think you'll be fine by using a dash action, just getting all the way as far as you can.
Dash action.
Dash step of the wind.
Well, yeah, you see, I could do that, or I could use one of my various teleportations.
That works too.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna bonus action cast Fast Step
Yeah.
using one of my boot charges, which allows me to teleport 60 feet. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to teleport forward 60 feet, and then I'm going to dash action to move forward an additional 90.
All right, you have moved forward and 150 feet. You are now halfway towards this dude.
Yep, that's pretty much all I can really achieve, so I'm going to just leave it there for now.
Cool.
It's my turn now.
Yes.
I'm still wielding the great sword, so my shield's on my back. But he obviously moves the full feet, and he just gently raises his hand and prepares a guiding bolt. And he goes, "Brother, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. Please forgive me, for I forgive you for what you've done this today."
You cannot be forgiven. I watched as they were slaughtered, and I was left alive.
Why? Why only you?
I do not know.
So you blame it on me?
Without you.
My job is to protect. I've been protecting this village
you
for as
failed.
long as I can. I'm the one responsible for the destruction of that black heart I mentioned. Maybe that's why.
Black
So
heart.
understand this. You or any Forge Guardian in my position would have done the damn same. So you have accepted darkness into your heart because of your weakness.
The heretic does not follow a black heart.
The heretic.
He follows only his rage.